The story about a spy who is actively engaged against another spy is certainly not a new story. We've seen television and film bring this to life time and time again. Additionally, the United States versus Russia is a familiar tale because the Cold War was not that long ago. So, does Red Sparrow deliver a fresh take on a familiar tale, or should we give this film its burn notice? Let's dive in and take a look in this review. I didn't have high expectations when I walked into my screening because the trailers didn't really sell me 100% on this film. They enticed me, but as I stated on my trailer review on the Stardust app, I was curious to get more because of what wasn't stated in both of the trailers. In fact, I thought, like so many people online, that the ad campaign made this film feel and look more like the origin story for Marvel's Black Widow. And because of that, I wondered if my time could be better well spent doing something other than sitting in the theater watching the story unfold. However, thanks to my MoviePass subscription, I found myself firmly planted in the seat, waiting to see what the story would deliver. I'm here to report that I didn't leave the theater disappointed. This movie takes a look at one character at a pivotal moment in her life. It's a hero's journey, but not your typical hero, and definitely not your typical journey. It's physical, psychological, and sexual manipulation from beginning to end. We're led to believe that Dominika Egorova, played by Jennifer Lawrence, might be the greatest Russian spy/asset that has been seen for possibly generations. Surprisingly, the trailers give away the theme of the movie, the theme being heart. And in the trailers, we're told that she might be the greatest, but it's because of her heart it's holding her back. By the end of the film, we realize it's to the contrary. It's because of her heart that she's the greatest at what she now does. It's because of her heart that she was also the very best at ballet. Now we must ask ourselves, what is the driving force that gives her such resolve and determination? The answer, in a very complex movie, is surprisingly very simple. Her love, devotion, and responsibility of caring for her ill mother. We find out that she is the very best at ballet so that her mother is cared for. And when that goes awry, she accepts a new responsibility to maintain or improve the conditions helping her mother. And after witnessing all that the character Dominika endures throughout this film, it's safe to assume that she is the best spy as well as the best daughter in the world. And because of this, I was very pleased with the writing overall. The violence in this film is cleverly placed and brutal. The main story being told is about manipulation and its various forms. So, the violence, when it does occur, it does so to play on the running mind games that are present from beginning to end. While some of the fight scenes were incredibly savage, they didn't feel out of place or forced in. Each moment was because of things that occurred previously, all leading up to that moment before the story continues forward. I was surprised at the level of intensity some of the violent scenes reach, or the aftermath of the torture scenes that were taking place while the story was elsewhere developing. This was possibly one of the most intense and intelligent spy thrillers I've seen in a long while. Red Sparrow is playing at your local movie theater right now. If you like spy thrillers that deal with mind games, violence, full frontal nudity for both men and women who are willing to bear all on the big screen, and plot twists and turns that will leave you pleasantly surprised, I will recommend a big screen viewing of this film. The movie clocks in at just over 2 hours long, and I'm happy to report it doesn't feel that long because it moves at a pretty quick pace. Again, this film is graphic and adult, and because of that, it is not for the faint of heart. So I can completely understand how some people might be turned off to this particular film. However, I do believe it delivered on trying to tell the story that it wanted to tell, so because of that, it's getting at least one high five from this guy. Red Sparrow is playing at your local movie theater right now. Check it out. Hi, I'm Jeremy Brunansky, and you've just finished watching a movie review on Brunansky's Vlog. Along with the movie reviews and the weekly show, we also do the Certified Rad segments and the movie news breakdown, which you may want to check out. All right, everybody, we'll see you next Monday for a brand new episode of Brunansky's Vlog, Monday morning, 10 a.m. PST. See you there. Have a great week.